What's good, Just Felice family? Now look, I'm finna make this intro super short, cause today we reacted to some more anime. You know what I'm saying? Now look, today we reacted to most overpowered anime, Swordsmen. So look, I love action anime. You know what I'm saying? That's the only type of anime that I watch. I don't watch, like, it's some anime that people watch that I don't personally watch. And that's okay, because you're entitled to what you want to watch in the world, right? So look, since I like action anime, I'm gonna put y'all on to action anime because that's the type of anime that I watch. And that's the type of anime that I grew up watching. I never watched an anime that made me feel like, I don't know, like, it's the animes that people watch that it make me feel weird. And I guess it make other people feel weird too. That's why they watch it. I don't know. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's get to this video, bro. I be talking a lot in my videos and I hate it. So I'm gonna just get straight to the point. What the hell?
一大三千凱旋世界
In the world of anime, weapons come aplenty, but none of them seem more common than the good old sword. But not all swordsmen are created equally. For today's list, we're going to be going over some of the most absurd and over...
Oh, the quality, bro. What's going on with the quality? Hold on, bro. Can I get at least 720? Oh, it's not. I'm trying to touch it.
Overpowered masters of the sword that the anime world has given us. And to add an extra challenge, I'll be straying away by default from all those isekai and light novel characters because we know incomprehensibly overpowered characters are all the rage these days. So here we are, my gallery of some of the most overpowered swordsmen in anime. Let's open up with one of the OGs, Goemon. The Lupin series isn't exactly the first title that crosses anyone's mind when the topic shifts to overpowered characters, but can we take a step back and look at Goemon's insane feats? With Goemon, the show takes realism and throws it out the window in hilariously entertaining ways. I'm not just talking about one-man army moments, it showcases his skill, I'm sure, but what makes him overpowered is how his sword can just slice through anything. Literally. Like, I mean, airplanes, cars, trucks, anything. Heck, even meteors and lightning are no match against his almighty Zantetsuken. That's absurd in an...
Yo, this anime sounds fire, bruh. His sword can cut through meteorites and lightning. What? Nah, that's different, bruh. Cause imagine you tried to use an actual sword in the real world and tried to deflect a lightning bolt or a thunder strike or something onto yourself. You'll probably die, bruh. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, you'll probably be dead, bruh.
An entertaining, over-the-top way, if you ask me. Next up is another OG, Hiko Seijuro. It takes a monster of a man to be the master and mentor to the notorious Battosai, but that description doesn't exactly describe Hiko Seijuro now, does it? First impressions can be misleading, and while he does look cool and powerful, Seijuro doesn't seem to be an absolute top-tier fighter. Well, he's strong, but to the point where his involvement would have quickly ended the whole Shishio fiasco. But he is apparently that, and there's no one in Rurouni Kenshin who can even come close to this guy. It's just a shame that he doesn't have a lot of chances to show his actual prowess in the show. It's in the personality, after all. He doesn't get too involved with the story and its events, but given that he's trained Kenshin and how he demolishes all competition when he does show up, it's clear as day that Hiko Seijuro is the most powerful character in Rurouni Kenshin.
You can tell that this anime looks old. Look at the graphics. Most of, like, if you go back to the 90s and the 80s, most animes looked like this. Like, it's not bad. It's just that's what they used to look like. This was the quality that they used to have of their animes. Cause I remember I used to watch Dragon Ball, and it looked just like this when I was a kid. So yeah, a lot of older animes had this type of color scheme, how it looked, all of that, you know. But don't get me wrong, this anime still looks watchable, you know. Like, anime goes all the way back to the 80s, probably even the 70s, to be honest. So, you know, it's some. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of OG anime fans out there, bro. They don't even talk that much, you know. I bet if I was to look up anime fans, it'll probably be a lot of more younger people nowadays. But it's like, where all the OG fans at? Like the with the gray beards, and you know, where the 40s and up anime fans at? You know, like, put a comment if you were OG anime fan. Like you was before pandemic, like way before pandemic, cause that's when people really started watching anime during the pandemic. So yeah, but let's continue this video.
How about moving to something more modern? Wait, FMA has been around for almost 2 decades now? Anyway, here's King Bradley. Ah, the unstoppable King Bradley, owner of the all-seeing ultimate eye. But a broken ability does not a badass and overpowered swordsman make. For all the hype behind the powers of precognition, King Bradley as both a character and a fighter isn't solely defined.
Bruh, every time I watch Fullmetal Alchemist, I never seen him fight. I must have missed this episode, bruh. Dang, bruh. Cause I always wanted to see him fight, and I never got to see him fight. Because some days I would witch, like when I was a kid, bruh, some days I used to miss, you know, watching Toonami on Saturdays and stuff. So it'll probably be some episodes that I would miss, and it'll make me so mad because I used to always stay up late and watch anime on Toonami, on Cartoon Network. It used to only come on Saturdays, bruh. I used to always watch Naruto on there, Bleach, Fullmetal Alchemist, all that stuff, bruh. So I used to be mad when I used to miss days and not watching anime when I was younger, bruh. Because anime was such a new thing for me when I was a kid. Like, now it's like, whatever. But when I was a kid, I was really a fanboy. But I wasn't really a fanboy. You know? It's weird. I can't explain it. I just like anime. That's all I can tell you.
By it. If it were me, I'd say that King Bradley strikes fear in the hearts of enemies due to his sheer skill in swordsmanship. Being a homunculus, he naturally has augmented physical abilities, agility, reflexes, all of that sort of stuff. He's not the biggest powerhouse the series has to offer, but he's by far one of the best duelists here, being able to turn numbers disadvantages into easy and memorable wins. Then you remember that ultimate eye I talked about? That more or less brings everything over the edge, and you can see how Bradley has maintained his hold over power for so long. It makes his eventual defeat all the more cathartic and built Scar up so much. We couldn't have this list without Guts too. Guts is just the type of character that oozes badass, edgy energy with his every movement. The design speaks for itself, and he fits seamlessly in the gritty, no-nonsense storytelling that Berserk gives us. I don't exactly know where to start with Guts because he just has so many moments worth talking about in the show. Probably the most popular amongst them is the one where he defeats 100 soldiers, a shining moment where he not only shows off his
Oh my god, bro, really slicing everybody up. Guts. I ain't never seen this anime. Like I said, it's a lot of anime I haven't watched because right now, like, I don't watch a lot of TV. Like, you know, most of the stuff that I do, I read the Bible. I watch like YouTube from time to time, but other than that, I don't watch TV. So like, if anything, like, anime is something, you know, that I need to be catching up on. You know, if you haven't been watching anime, you know, recently, let me know in the comment section. You know, if you're not an anime fan, let me know, bro. Let me know if you would watch some of these animes. Even if you're not a fan of anime or you don't know what anime is, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if you would watch these animes. This one is called Berserk.
power, but his durability as well. Berserk's filled with badass characters, but none of them embody the word as much as Guts himself. Among the characters we've covered so far, he's by far the perfect raid boss, a pure juggernaut of power and hardiness.
Is that the Incredible Hulk? Wait a minute. Dude dead look like the Incredible Hulk. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. But let me find out they put the Incredible Hulk. No, I'm just joking. But dude, he look like a little smaller version of the Incredible Hulk though. He got yellow eyes though. That's crazy. But let me go back to where I was, bro. Hold on. Where I was, like right. Man, I forgot, like right here.
Samurai's a cool one too.
But this was the first anime that I watched that actually had a black main character, bro. Y'all gotta watch, bro. If you are African American man, bro, even if you not even African man, if you Nigerian, like Dominican, you some type of melanated person, bro, regardless of your ethics, your ethnicity, the language you speak or whatever, this is such a great anime to watch, bro. Because most animes don't have black main characters, bro. Most of them be Asian characters, you know what I'm saying? Or they try to portray the black character as being like a different color, like purple or green, or, you know, like Asian people really be making fun of colored people, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. But, you know, I don't get mad at it, you know. But this anime is fire.
Afro Samurai is not too known, but who else can get a short anime series all meant to show how awesome he is? Yet the whole premise of Afro Samurai is his quest to be the strongest and how amazing he is in the road to glory. From the get-go, we get treated to a one-man army moment after another in a series that pulls no punches in depicting violence and how unstoppable Afro really is. In terms of having strength that's just impossible to wrap our heads around, I admit that Afro falls a bit short compared to someone like King Bradley, but that doesn't detract from how overpowered and badass he is. This is something you must see to believe. So head on over, start watching the show's 5 episodes, and be dazzled at the might of Afro.
And that's the beauty of this anime. It's short, and it has a movie to it, and the voice actor of the anime is Samuel L. Jackson. That's what makes this so great, bruh. If you don't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure all you should know who Samuel L. Jackson is. He's an actor. So he's voice acting for the main protagonist in this anime. And this, bro, it's so fire, bro. It's hilarious in its own way. It's such a great anime. You should check it out, bro.
Samurai. Bleach's poster child for overpowered swordsman, Genbachi. You know, part of me wanted to give the title to Aizen or Yuhan.
This is the anime I was talking about in my last video. It's called Bleach. I'm serious. This anime is fire, bro. And I remember watching this fight. This fight was so many episodes, but the fight was just so amazing, bro.
From the upcoming 1,000-year Blood War arc. However, the latter's manga exclusive for now, and the former feels like a mage in terms of fighting. However, in honest, brutal, no-holds-barred sword fights, without delving into the manga-only spoiler territory for to-be-revealed swordsmen and swordswomen, few can come close to Genbachi. Genbachi is the series' definition of an overpowered...
I always want to know what his name was. I never understood what his name was, but Kabachi. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. When I watched the fight, I didn't know what his name was. I was like, bro, dude, big. My boy Ichiko. Ichiko is the main character of this anime, by the way. Ichiko, I wanted Ichiko to win so bad because he was getting his butt whooped the entire fight. It was like, I was like, bruh, Ichiko, ain't no way you finna go out this bad. But, hey, dude was going crazy, though. Abachi. He was going crazy.
Monster that's virtually impossible to stop. Whereas most Shinigami use magical powers from their swords, Genbachi just prefers to face his battles head on. Direct combat and getting down and dirty is his jam, and if we're gonna let the anime's combat record speak, it's a pretty damn effective tactic, isn't it? Genbachi hasn't really lost a single fight so far. Will the 1,000-year Blood War arc be finally when Kenpachi finds his match? Let's wait and see. Does Levi count? Well, he's pretty overpowered as they come. He's not humanity's strongest soldier for nothing. It's been almost a decade since Levi first graced our screens with his...
But Levi is different breed, bro. Now, would I say he's better than the rest of these people that he said? Of course not. But Levi is a great character in the show. He is.
His jaw-dropping feats, and it's great that he's still going strong. He's still as overpowered as they come, and even in the latter seasons of Attack on Titan, you can see that he's pretty much a one-man army. Some people even go as far as to say that he's the one person single-handedly keeping the balance of power between humanity and Titans in check. We all know that Eren's the big star in the finale of Attack on Titan, but Levi's left quite a legacy in his wake. His Zeke battles are moments immortalized in every Attack on Titan fan's lives, and everyone knows how epic seeing him slice and dice his way to Titans will always be. But hey, April is the start of spring in Japan, so that means sakura, picnics and flower viewing. It also leads to May, which is when the Japanese celebrate the prized first tea harvest of the year. That's why our sponsors Sakurako and...
Oh my god, really? You gonna hit me with an ad right there? Alright, we skipping the ad. Get your money though, my boy. Get your money.
Sent on this super good deal. From the One Piece universe, the undisputed king of the sword is Mihawk.
This is One Piece. Like I say, One Piece has so many episodes that I didn't see it, bro. I'm telling you, when I started watching One Piece, bro, I didn't know that the series was just going to keep going and going and going. I didn't know that. So, because when I don't have to explain why I stopped watching it, but it's like, bro, that sword, is that a cross?
There's a good
that sword is hard. It's like a cross. Hold on, look at it. Hold on. That's hard. The other view was way better. Hold on, bro. That was way better.
From the One Piece universe, the undisputed king of the sword is Mihawk.
Oh my, and he got two swords. That's hard. It's like a cross. That's hard, bro. You can't tell me that's hard.
There's a good reason to fear Mihawk. Titled strongest swordsman in the world, his appearance alone strikes into his opponents a very powerful presence, but wait until you get to actually see what he's capable of. To wit, he's defeated Zoro handily, and you know, you're pretty badass to have dueled with Shanks multiple times. With those credentials under his belt, seeing him lay waste to entire fleets of ships or flexing his power against gigantic icebergs does seem like child's play, don't you think? The kicker? All his feats are of his own abilities and strength. He has no devil fruit, but I wouldn't blame you if you thought that he had one, really. Let's save the most insane of them all for last, Utsuro.
I ain't never watched this anime, so let's check it out.
In all my years of watching anime, I don't think that any anime swordsman comes close to Utsuro in terms of being overpowered. We're talking about a guy who can outright defy death here. Besides those gimmicks, Utsuro himself is as skilled as they come in combat. He's the type of person who would take on an entire protagonist party and come out on top without breaking a sweat. Considering how many top tier swordsmen Gintama has, I mean that's a feat by itself. But then you add all those...
Oh my god, bro, just sliced, 6 people? In less than 5 seconds, bro? Bro, this is why I like watching anime, bro. It just, bro, it's so exciting. it gives like chills on my spine when I watch this stuff, cause it's like, bruh, like.
Immortality gimmicks, it's no wonder there's an entire arc about him wanting to die in a blaze of glory and having to take the whole universe with him. It does take a whole load of plot contrivances and combinations from the protagonist.
Yo, bro sliced him about 5 times. Dang.
And allies to finally put him down, and that's just a testament to how broken he really is. Who amongst these swordsmen is the most overpowered and badass of them all? You tell me.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that last one looked kinda OP, I ain't gonna lie to you. That last one got it for me. That was exciting to watch. For that little few seconds that we watched it, that looked crazy, bro. Let me know what was your favorite swordsman out of this whole compilation. You know, I feel like the last one did it for me. By the way, just released family. Hopefully you've been enjoying this content. I'm just gonna start being me, bro. Just posting what I feel like, you know, whatever I feel like, you know, cause at the end of the day, bro, my uncle gave me this channel, so I can't let y'all down, or I can't let I can't let myself down, because this channel, you know, can do big things for me and my family. So yeah, make sure you like the video, man. And I'm out, bruh.